Football, the world's most beloved sport. But have you ever wondered how it all began? What if I told you the roots of football go back thousands of years? From ancient civilizations to chaotic village games, the story of how football became the global phenomenon it is today is full of passion, drama, and history. In this video, we're unlocking the incredible origin story of the beautiful game, where it all started, how it evolved, and the moments that turned a simple pastime into the world's greatest sport. Let's journey back in time to discover the origins of football. Before we dive deeper into the history of football, welcome to the Football Vault. This is the place where we explore the rich history, legendary players, and unforgettable moments of football. From its origins to today, we unlock the stories that have shaped the beautiful game. If you're passionate about football or just curious about its incredible journey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. Join us on this thrilling adventure as we uncover the history behind the world's most popular sport. As centuries passed, football began to take on a new form in medieval Europe, known as mob football. This version of the game was as chaotic as it was thrilling. Played between rival villages, it involved entire communities, with teams often numbering in the hundreds. The objective? Get the ball to a specific location, be it a church, a tree, or even a rival's home, using almost any means necessary. These matches were rowdy, unpredictable, and often violent. Punching, kicking, and wrestling were all part of the game, and rules were either loosely followed or non-existent. The ball itself was usually made from an inflated pig's bladder, making it lightweight but durable for the rugged play. Despite, or perhaps because of, its rough nature, mob football became wildly popular, especially in England. It was a game of community pride, passion, and often chaos. However, its unruly nature also led to frequent injuries and public disturbances, prompting authorities to occasionally ban the game altogether. This rough-and-tumble form of football laid the groundwork for the sport's evolution, paving the way for the structured rules and organized play that would come centuries later. By the 19th century, football was evolving from its chaotic medieval roots into a more organized and structured sport. The key turning point came in 1848 with the creation of the Cambridge Rules at the University of Cambridge. These rules provided the first formalized guidelines for how the game should be played, including rules for fouls, goals, and the number of players on each team. But the true birth of modern football came in 1863, when representatives from various clubs and schools gathered in London to form the Football Association, FA. Their goal was to unify the rules of the game, creating a standard that all teams could follow. This was also the moment when football officially split from rugby, as the FA rejected rules that allowed carrying the ball. With these standardized rules in place, football began to flourish. Clubs sprang up across England, and the first official competition, the FA Cup, was introduced in 1871. Matches became more organized, drawing crowds that grew larger with each passing year. The innovations of this period weren't just confined to England. Football's appeal began to spread globally, carried by British sailors, merchants, and workers. By the late 19th century, countries across Europe and South America were forming their own clubs and leagues, planting the seeds of football's global domination. With the rules established and the sport gaining momentum, football quickly began to spread beyond England's borders. The British Empire played a significant role in this expansion. Sailors, merchants, and workers carried the game with them to Europe, South America, Africa, and beyond, sparking a global fascination with football. In countries like Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay, football found fertile ground, becoming deeply embedded in local culture. South America, in particular, would go on to produce some of the most iconic players and teams in the sport's history. Meanwhile, European nations began forming their own leagues and governing bodies, inspired by England's Football Association. In 1904, the establishment of FIFA, Fédération Internationale de Football Association, marked another milestone in the sport's global journey. FIFA united football's growing community, paving the way for international competitions and collaborations. The first major event was the FIFA World Cup, held in 1930 in Uruguay, where teams from across the globe competed for glory. This event solidified football's status as the world's favorite sport. By the early 20th century, football was no longer just a game. It was a universal language, transcending borders, cultures, and generations. The sport had transformed from local village games into a global phenomenon, touching billions of lives worldwide. From ancient ball games in China and Rome to the chaotic battles of medieval England, football has come a long way. Its transformation into a structured, global sport is a testament to its universal appeal and the passion it inspires. Today, football isn't just a game, it's a way of life for billions of fans around the world. And this is just the beginning. Here at the Football Vault, we'll continue to uncover the incredible stories, legendary players, and iconic moments that shaped the beautiful game. If you've enjoyed this journey through football's origins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. The history of football is waiting to be unlocked, one story at a time.